The business of exports can be very rewarding in diverse ways. With the changing business environment in Nigeria, how can small, medium, and large-scale businesses take good advantage of the opportunity? The chairman, Export and Sell, Nduka Ude, who has been in the logistics business for over 15 years, says, with the potential that exists for a country like Nigeria, we haven't scratched the surface.
Okay, so when you talk about observation, I'll tell you the observation that is the most mind-blowing to me. It's not even about the challenge. It's about the fact that the potential that exists for a country like Nigeria, we've not even reached 1% of 1% of it. And I'm not trying to exaggerate, the huge potential that Nigeria has. Look, we have our Naira falling. It is bad locally, but internationally. It makes your goods cheaper. It makes things brighter for Nigerian businesses. So that is the biggest realization, the huge potential that we are not tapping into.
For a country like Nigeria that just started focusing more on exports, there are challenges. However, these challenges can be fixed.
Now, talking about the challenges, yes, obviously there are lots of challenges. The country as a whole just started focusing more on export. So it's going to take a while, for us to break down some of those barriers. And I can tell you, a lot of the barriers we face is from the regulatory arm. It's not really the small businesses. The small businesses are ready, they are willing. If we create an enabling environment, if the regulatory bodies create a system that makes it easy. All this talk about non-oil export, the system will just flow by itself. Create an enabling environment, the small businesses will take care of it and they'll do what it's.
Information, they say, is power. To further educate business owners on ways to get involved, a 2-day Exports to Wealth program was held. A gathering of over 1,500 business owners, entrepreneurs, with several stakeholders, professionals in exports business and bank sector, having insightful discussions and panel session about exports. The keynote speaker says, in the business of exports, packaging is extremely important.
Today I spoke about packaging, the importance of packaging your way into wealth, so that we can export our products into the larger economies, into the diaspora. We need to present our products in the best possible way, from the branding perspective, from the food safety perspective, and also from a shelf life perspective, so that the flavors and the various products that we have here, we can package them well for export so that we can earn foreign currency and grow our way into wealth.
Challenge starts first of all with poor information. One is poor information around the requirements for exporting, the type of products that would be required, where they're going to, the kind of labeling, the kind of regulations, the standard of the products, the quality which will be acceptable where the products are going to. And also for some people is finance, which they need in order to be able to produce what they have to export, and then linkages to those places, the markets where the goods are going to go to. So those are the real problems. So part of it is knowledge, part of it is information, part of it is accessibility. How do they then, even when they have produced, how do they get the things there, the cost of logistics, who are reputable people to work with in order for their things to go there, because you also have issues with agents who help people to export. So those are some of the issues that exporters or potential exporters will then face.
Export business is very lucrative, but one must have the right information to excel. And participant says the Exports to Wealth program was an eye-opener.
Sometimes you think you know it all, but once you come to such a place, you see you have no idea of what exactly it is you know. So it's been overwhelming. It's been great. So it's been nothing short of a great experience. I have understood the whole concept of the PSS, how to prepare yourself, and having a passion for what it is you do, which is really putting into insight what it is you do and understanding that you need to do your homework, do a lot of survey and all before you can decide to export. It's different selling to Nigerians and Africans and exporting your product. So it's been nothing short of overwhelming, and I'm really glad to have come through. I hope this is going to be a very great success, and I will be one of the people you hear about tomorrow.
It's really been enlightening. Basically, I got to understand that a lot of Nigerian products are experiencing rejections at the importing countries due to lack of knowledge on their part. And basically, the panelists as well as the main speaker himself has made us realize that as exporters as well, we need to be willing to know the regulations of this country that we are importing into. We need to be able to comply with their regulations in order to avoid export rejections. And what I've learned so far is if you're able to comply and you're able to comply with all the regulations, your products would likely be it increases acceptance into the importing country.
According to the chairman of Export and Sell, there are huge opportunity in the business of export, with 3 to 4 billion naira worth of exports done in a month. However, more can be done. From Lagos, Nigeria, for Rapid TV, Esther Omelu.